Oh boy, here we go. Checking the box score real quick. And why not, man? Still. What's good, y'all? It has been a minute, but we bike. Got a whole lot of updates for you guys, man. Tough loss for the Bears today. But like what I saw from the quarterback and a few other things out there, man. We're gonna cover it all. Chicago Bears report, man. We bike. I know it's been a minute, man. Whole lot of life changes, man. Brother gonna work it out though. I hope you guys are well this Sunday, man. Uh, Victory snatched from the clutches of defeat once again for the Bears, but something feels different about this team, man, and we're gonna cover that too. Of course, phone lines are always open. 872-222-7010. Definitely tap in with us, and let's get the beloved off of here real quick. But definitely tap in with us, man. Let us know your thoughts on the game. Of course, the comment section is always busting, man. Feel free to leave a comment. But we back, man. Unfortunately, I got some news to report. Was just recently in a car accident, pretty banged up today. So, excuse my breathing. I'm battling some bruised lungs and bruised ribs, excuse me, and a bunch of other stuff. But the Bears' valiant effort, man, kind of took my mind off of life's woes for a second, man. But enough about all of that. Phone lines are open, man. Definitely want to get you guys' thoughts. 872-222-7010. You know what I'm saying? And let us know how you felt about today's game, man. I want to start with the quarterback, though. I want to hear none of that Tyson Bagent noise, man. Cut it out. Calm down. You saw the dynamic playmaker that Justin Fields is. Unfortunate turnover at the end of the game. Aiden Hutchinson blew up Darnell Wright. Nothing you could do about that as the quarterback. You trust your guys to, win that matchup, and it just didn't happen. But let's go over the stats, man. Let's get the box score. Let's get the box score up, man, because I want to make sure we're on point today. So let's get that box score up. And here we go. JF1, 16 to 23, 169 a touchdown. Sacked twice. But the return of the dynamic is back. 18 carries, 104 yards, long of 29. And him and DJ Moore right back like they never left. You know what I'm saying? Right back like they never left. So, what do you guys think of Justin Fields' performance today? Excuse me. What did you guys think? Give him a grade. I'm giving him an A for today, man. Coming off of an injury, I mean, he put the team on his back today offensively, for real. Him and DJ Moore, more the same. And he looked healthy, man. He looked explosive. He looked healthy. You know what I mean? He was taking what the defense was giving. Luke Getsy still has a bad habit during the play calling of putting them in between the rock and the hard place. And we're going to do some all 22. I'm going to bust down the film of Luke Getsy designing plays where two receivers are running in the same area, essentially making it easy for the defense to, defend the Bears passing game. You don't have to, you're not going to get spread out. You know what I'm saying? Got Elements MC in the building. Coaching sucks. That, sir, is a fact. Coaching indeed sucks. Now, offense put you in position, mainly Justin Fields, put you in a position to get that W today. Now, I'm not going to 100%, cook the goose of the defense today. We was able to come up with should have had 4 takeaways. Oh, Jalen Johnson, you got to get that pick 6. This is a different ball game. You get that pick 6. It's a 14-point swing. However, defense did what they did. 3 turnovers, special teams turnover as well. You cannot be mad at that performance. However, kind of, it's one of those situations where I remember like the '03 Bears, right? When was that? Yeah, '03 Bears. Right? You could tell something different about this team. You can tell they're on their way to being a good team. Just need a couple of more pieces. So let's go back to evaluating Justin Fields' performance today. Uh, man, if Tyler Scott can just figure it out a little bit, the offense becomes a little more dynamic. I think it's time to move on from Darnell Mooney. He's just an afterthought in his offense at this point. Probably, just fair to him and just within the best interest of the team. This team has drafted Marvin Harrison Jr. with the Panthers pick. Unless somebody comes up against the quarterback and they'll move down a couple spots. You're going to get Marvin Harrison Jr. this year. You put him with DJ Moore, you're going to see a whole different version of Justin Fields that you should be on board with. You should sign up for that. I'm signing up for it. Against one of the most vaunted defenses in the league today, Justin Fields put the team on his back for real on offense. Say, I'm going to get it done today. Fresh off an injury. He's turned the corner. He has turned the corner. The defenses no longer respect, Darnell Mooney. They starting to respect Cole Kmet. But I don't know how him and DJ Moore continue to make it happen. But that third guy has to step up. And they hope it's Tyler Scott. But he hasn't. He just cannot make the big play. Had a huge fumble that cost us points. And let me tell you, that deep shot they took that would have sealed the game today, Marvin Harrison Jr. makes that play. DJ Moore makes that play. Tyler Scott, why are you stutter stepping on the go route, on the double move? You know what I'm saying? Why are you stutter stepping on the double move? You got it. You beat him at the line of scrimmage. You got him. Run through the ball. Fields put it on the money. He stutter steps and pulled a Velus Jones, just falling with his hands flailing, looking like a deer with his legs up. We need another guy. Because Tyler Scott, he's a jag. Just another guy out there. And I want to like the kid, man, but, he's just not ready for in my opinion, he has to get stronger. He's not ready for the physicality of an NFL game. He's costing us at this point. Same reason why you don't see Velus Jones in uniform anymore. So, but for Justin Fields' performance, you got to be excited about that. And, the defense, you got to come up with a stop at the end, man. Offense gave you 26 points. Had you up 12. You got to secure that lead. Speaking of the defense, let's talk about Eberflus, man. I'm on the fence about Eberflus, okay? Because he knows how to coach. I can tell he knows how to coach some ball. And the defense has been markedly better since he's taken over the play calling. And I think that's just what his strong suit is, man. Every good coordinator doesn't need to be a head coach. However, as the head coach, you have to get some better help on the offensive side of the ball with coaching. I don't see how Luke Getsy comes back as the offensive coordinator this year. And, you guys might feel different, man. Phone line's open, 872-222-7010, of course. Tap in about that. But, got some pressure today a little bit. Montez Sweat, shout out to the big fella, gets his first sack as a Bear. Let's go, get it, bear down. You know what I'm saying? But need to get some more pressure. And it's not coming from that 3 technique spot. I think Javon Dexter will take that next step, but he'd be best suited next to an explosive 3 technique. Christian Wilkins, in free agency, throw him the bag. He'll be your guy. I would like to see him get another defensive end, but like what I saw, Backers was on one today. Jalen Johnson, you want to be paid like a top 10 corner, bro. You got to get that pick 6 today. Those are the plays that we're talking about when it comes to paying this guy the big bucks. Pick six right there.
Jab Harry.
And we got a call. Caller, you are live on the air. Hold on. Let me transfer you. And we live, man. I got my man Elements MC checking in on the Chicago Bears
Yes,
report, man.
sir.
What's good, bro? Man, I appreciate you for calling, man. I also appreciate you for checking on me. Cause yeah, man, that car accident was something crazy, man. But
Man.
we can't let life stop us, man. We got to continue to do what we love.
Is that the person that Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm sitting here. I'm sitting here painting with my son, calming my nerves down from the damn Bears loss. So
yeah, definitely not so good man. When you want to recover from some injuries or just you want to calm down. Is watch the Bears. That's one of the worst things we could do, right?
Yeah, man. And the thing is, the crazy thing is, like I was seeing that drive, that Detroit drive, where they basically brought it within 5 points.
Mm-hmm.
And when they got the ball back, I honestly cut it off, bro. I was just watching like the play-by-play on the Bleacher Report because I was like, you know what, I just don't feel good about this.
You can feel it coming.
And yeah, and it's just like I can't go through this again. But one thing I'll say, I'm convinced that Justin Fields is him. He's not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? That whole talk about we need to move on from him. We suck now. We gotta do better with providing him the weapons that puts him in a position to win, but also learn how to like come back and win because the Bears they get too conservative in the second half.
Always.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like I don't understand it. Like, and to your point about being on the fence with Eberflus, like I feel like he has to go, but I also give him kudos for like, the way that he's kind of like brought that defensive side together.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, man. Like, if it's a possibility, you get Ben Johnson in here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The coach's team.
100%.
You got to go with that because he's been through it with the Lions. You know what I'm saying? He started. He started at the bottom. Now we here. Shout out to Aubrey, I guess.
Indeed.
But so he's been through it and he understands like how to put quarterbacks in a position to win. He knows how to run an offense, the running game. So it's like I think it's just time to move on from the whole coaching staff and just start fresh. But you got to keep Justin. You got to draft a center, maybe a left tackle. Draft Marvin Harrison Jr. You just gotta, but you gotta keep Justin Fields.
I'm glad you said that, Jabari, bro, because did you see Justin Fields absolutely giving Dan Feeney the business about those snaps when he had to fill in?
I saw that. He was in his face where he was like, bro, look.
That kid is ready to lead this team to greener pastures, man, but you gotta give him more to work with. And we gotta get somebody he could be comfortable under, man. Like White, Cody ain't it. Lucas Patrick ain't it. Yeah. Dan Feeney is a backup. Shout out, he's an area guy, but he's a backup. You got to get that center position stabilized, whether it's being via free agency or the draft. And I feel like we should address it via the draft.
Definitely, because I mean, at this point, if we secure the number one pick with the Panthers losing again, and if we stay within the top 5, top 6. I'm looking at the teams ahead of us. Like let's say we fall like
silver lining of the loss today. That's a silver lining of the loss.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like if you look at the other teams, I'm not sure if the Cardinals lost or
they got waxed.
The Patriots.
CJ Stroud. Okay. Sparkles again.
Man, like you gotta look at the other teams that are like. They're basically looking toward the future with their quarterback position. It's like, you know what? I'm thinking that Marvin Harrison is going to be available.
He's got to be the guy. The Bears. He's got to be the guy. And you got to find a way to still secure him, also while adding more talent and more draft capital. Find a quarterback-hungry team, New England Patriots. And
Yep.
you move down to 3. The top 2 guys are going to be quarterbacks. You got, they talk about these guys are quote unquote generational. The top 2 picks have to be quarterbacks. You move down to 3, or that's as far as you should move down in this draft. You gotta go and get Marvin Harrison Jr. If we're talking about that, we're gonna throw that generational world around. He is the guy that's generational. 6'4", 205, 4'3" guy, can track the ball. And I need that in our offense, because when they start to try to take away DJ Moore, you hope that Darnell Mooney would go and get those looks, but it's like Getsy has made him an afterthought in this offense, and I know he wants to move on. So you go and get somebody who has had a rapport with Justin Fields. Marvin Harrison Jr. was a freshman in that wide receiver room in Ohio State. So go get that guy for Justin, man. Now, who you going to double? Cole Kmet has emerged.
Right.
So now who you going to double? What, you take away DJ? Marvin Harrison Jr. is going to go crazy. You want to take away him? DJ Moore is going to go crazy. You want to shade coverage to both? Cole Kmet's going to go crazy. The running game's going to go crazy. That's what you have to do. We're on the cusp as a team, bro.
Right. We're there. And we have to go through this. I'm on the phone. We have to go through this because you see what Detroit had to go through themselves.
Absolutely.
They had to go through the same thing. So if you can come out of this with you got your number 1 wide receiver, you got generational talent in Marvin Harrison Jr. Then you got Cole Kmet. He's one of the top 5 tight ends in the league. And then you already look at the line. You got Darnell Wright. He's a rookie, but he's one of the best
he's a cornerstone.
offensive linemen at that position.
He's a cornerstone.
Yeah,
sure.
You got Tevin Jenkins. Nate Davis. The more consistent he is, the better he is.
Braxton looked good today too.
Yeah, I got it.
Braxton looked good today
Yeah,
too.
and
man.
you know what I'm saying?
You just got to fix center.
All you need is to draft that center.
You got to fix the center position, man, and then your front 5 is set. I hope they go ahead and extend Tevin. I would love to see that.
Yep, extend Tevin, and then so now your focus is through the draft is to basically, draft the center. I would say also sign a free agent center, like do both, sign a free agent center and draft a center.
Let's get some quality veteran depth there too, because I've seen enough for Lucas Patrick. Go ahead and cut Cody. Hey, we appreciate you. 9 years of your service, Big Cody, but it's about that time we need to save that money. Eddie Jackson, we love you, but it's time to save that money. And, this team is right there. But the biggest mistake we can make, bro, the biggest mistake we can make is moving on from Justin Fields and starting from scratch, and that puts you 2 to 3 years away again from seeing what you're going to be. When this kid, Justin Fields, puts fear in the hearts of every defensive coordinator. Just give him more weapons. Give him more support. Give him more on the defense.
Exactly.
And I'm telling you, it's going to translate into winning football. They are right there. They are right there, man.
Yeah, man. Just draft MHJ. Draft, get an edge rusher. When you move down a little bit, get an edge rusher. Now you got your edges set. You got Sweat, and you got a edge rush on the end. Javon Pickens, and they're coming along in the middle. Andrew Billings, you already extended him. You set, you good. All what I'm saying, Eddie, it's time to move on for him. Probably, and they probably draft a safety somewhere within the first 4 rounds. You got your corner set. I mean, Jalen, I'm just so disappointed in him. You gotta intercept those easy opportunities, bro. I mean, it was a pick 6, and it could have been 2, really.
Oh yeah.
If you, so it's you gotta capitalize on that, Jalen. You've been in the league for 3 years, and you only got 3 picks.
And you want to get paid. You want to get paid.
Right.
Those are the plays. I promise you, he takes he gets a pick 6 today, and he takes that back to the house. You probably hear about an extension. You're probably hearing about an extension this week. But those are the plays they want him to make. Look at Tariq Stevenson today.
Right.
with interception and forced fumble. Let's give out a couple more kudos today too. Tyreek Stevenson came to play today. He did. Play. Shout out to the rookie. He came to ball today.
Yep. Kyler Gordon played well.
Yeah, Jaquan Brisker.
The linebackers.
Linebackers was in their bag today, man. They was in their bag today, man.
Yeah.
But man, we're gonna get man. Appreciate you for calling in, though, man. We're gonna grab another caller real quick, and man, just let me know. Bro. Let me know in the comments, man. How about that? What do you okay for the Bears' first 2 picks in the first round, depending on how the chips fall? Leave it in the comments for me, bro. Let me know who you taking with the first pick, which is the Panthers pick, and let me know what you're doing, depending on where the Bears finish. Let's say they'll be 5th or 4th right now. Let me know what you're doing with those picks in the comments, bro. Appreciate you.
All right, for sure. I got you. Gotcha.
Yes, sir. And man, shout out to Elements MC for the call in. Phone lines are open, man. Don't duck the smoke. What do you think we should do? Because obviously we're not making the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? We talking about 3-7 now? 3-8? But man, I don't feel that bad for a 3-8 team, right? This don't feel that bad. Doesn't feel that bad. Feel like we on the cusp. I feel like we on to something. But we got to figure out this coaching situation, man. Got to figure out this coaching situation. So what we going to do is we're going to get back to these phone lines for a second, man. We going to get back to these phone lines. And he been wanting to call into the show. We calling people's bluff on Chicago Bears Report. Gonna hit up one of our most knowledgeable supporters right here. And if he doesn't answer the phone, I want everybody to get their fans out. Because you're ducking the smoke. You're ducking the smoke.
Hello?
Cuz, what up, man? You live on the air. I know you got heartburn. I know you pissed. But talk to me, man. What we doing? What we doing, bro? I don't feel that bad. I don't feel that bad. Even though we 3-8 now?
I think we 3-8.
3-8. This might be the best 3-8 feeling I've had in a long time. I feel like we right there.
I was actually encouraged by
I saw a lot of good things.
It feels almost like motivated to go out there and play.
Oh yeah.
Like he looked like, I think him being away from football for 4 weeks definitely affected his drive to really want to come. Yeah, he really wanted to play. Like you could tell he loves to play football.
Yeah, 100%.
Which was good. But I think when obviously we text or whatever back and forth every game, you just see the glaring issues we have on our team. You know what I'm saying? Our center. We constantly have center issues. Like even when Lucas Patrick was in there, he was being weird, and Dan Feeney wasn't on the same page. And I saw some fans getting on Justin like, why is he yelling at Feeney? I was like, Justin ain't trying to lose. He sees what's going on. He's like, bro, you got to correct it. 100%. So he was yelling at Feeney.
Hey, hold that thought 1 second, cuz we got to give the Bears center position for the year. All right, because we've been talking about this the whole season, right? Because
they gotta get a center, man.
I blame Luke Getsy. Finger point emoji at you, Luke Getsy. Get that in the camera real good. You brought Lucas Patrick with you. You brought your shout out to Coach Prime. Luke Getsy, you brought your own luggage, but this one was the fake Chinese Louis from Chinatown, bro. It's trash. It's not the real Louis. Cause you know about the real Louis. He's not the real Louis at all.
Nah.
Cody Whitehair is old.
Yeah.
What we doing with the center position, cuz? Talk to me. What we doing in center, man?
I mean, I just feel like I don't think you could take one with your first pick. Just because with the talent that's out there this year.
No doubt.
I don't think you could take one.
Okay, second round.
First pick.
Second round. Second round. What you doing with that second
Do
round?
we have a second round pick this year?
Yes, we do.
I thought we tried it.
Nope, we had two. Because remember, we got the other one from the Panthers. We had 2 second rounders. We lost one to get Montez Sweat, which is paying dividends. I'm not mad. And excuse me, I'm still extra banged up for the car accident, so I can't get too animated. And my other arm is down here slinged out. But
I'm not looking. I'm just on the phone.
Oh, it's all good.
I mean, is Tyler like? No, he gonna probably draft it first, right? Tyler Lindenbaum from Iowa.
He may be there, but I'm going Cedric Van Pran if he's there, bro.
Oh yeah, you ain't lying.
3-year starter at Georgia. You put him in center. You put him at center. You don't got no issues for 10 years.
Yeah, he's good because if you could, we might be able to. Because which pick did we give up to for a second for Montrez?
So that's gonna be, I think, our pick or the Panthers pick, but we got one more.
I think we gave up ours. I don't think we gave up the Panthers second round.
Right, which will be even better because that means you'll be higher on the board. You'll be high on the
board. Then you
could
definitely get them. Then you can definitely get them.
No question.
But I mean, I'm an Oregon fan, so I like Oregon. I wouldn't mind Jackson Powers.
He's a stud.
The center from Oregon.
All of these guys.
He's been blocking for Bo Nix.
Yeah, 100%, man. And it's just you just need a guy who's not a convert, who's not a stopgap, a tried and true center with experience.
They can snap the ball.
Man, we have had bad snapping issues and timing with the snap issues the entire year.
For years. But it's not even this year.
Yeah, we haven't had
issues.
Since Olin Kreutz retired. It's been rough. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. I mean, we did have a good stint with Cody Whitehair for a little bit when he was younger.
Yeah.
He was holding it down, but Cody Whitehair's just older. We all love Cody Whitehair. He was a good bear. He's just gotten older. That's all. Father Time just caught up to him. The injuries. That's all it is with Cody Whitehair. It's not that he's a bad football player. Just Father Time just catches up with you.
Always, man.
But I think you have to address that. You go ahead.
Yeah. We definitely have to address that. I think 3 technique you could get better at in free agency. But
I didn't even look to see who was coming out this free agency. Yeah, because we're getting pushed around in the middle. Like, even when we get fresh on the side, they can easily like step up and run it back and they go like right through up the middle. We just don't have. Javonte's gonna need more time. He made a great play to get an interception. For Trent Edmonds.
Honestly, and I love Javon Dexter. He's dope, but he's a true one. He's a one tech. He's a guy.
Yeah, he's a pass rusher.
You want to play him next to a dominant 3 tech, and I think the answer is currently on the Miami Dolphins. He will be a free agent. Christian Wilkins, go get him. Go.
And honestly, I wouldn't even be mad if they got like someone who's just predominantly stuffs the run and just stuffs things up the middle. They don't even have to be a pass rusher because I know
you got your guy.
I know Eberflus wants a pass rusher.
That's what Billings got the extension for. He's an elite run stopper. Him and Javon Dexter, elite run stoppers.
Yeah, but it still seems like they was getting pushed back. Like I wouldn't re-sign Justin Jones.
If you could get him for the cheap for a depth piece, and then you do that
for depth,
he's a rotation guy.
Yeah, I agree.
In my opinion, but
I definitely agree.
No, what happens is, it's the scheme, right? So the one tech is literally there to just be in the way and eat double teams. Without the weak link on the D line is Justin Jones. If you're able to get a 3 tech that requires deuce calls, a center guard have to, hey man, we have to double team this guy, or tackle guard. Hey, we got to double team this guy. Now you're talking about more one-on-one situations for the edges, and that's what we need.
Right.
Speaking of the edge,
right? Because they doubled Montez a couple times.
Yeah. Montez gets doubled a lot, and when I go back and break down the film, I'm gonna show some clips of him constantly getting chipped by a tight end and running back, flat out center guard, double teams, all that good stuff. You know what I mean? Trench warfare at its finest. But
but don't let's not take away from Lions. They got a good offensive line. It's not. I mean,
they have a great offensive
Montez
line.
was facing the dog. Sewell is.
Oh yeah. He's the best right tackle in the league. In my that's not named Lane Johnson. He's the best tackle in the league, not named Lane Johnson. So you're talking about a top 2 right tackle. You know what I'm saying? So, speaking of right tackle, Darnell Wright, I'm very pleased with the pick.
I thought he played a great game.
Hey man,
I thought he played a great game. Obviously,
Hutchinson was salty. He been thirsty to get a sack. And in that situation where you're just trying to get in the field goal range, I think I'm leaving in Mercedes Lewis to help out with that guy.
He can help out, yeah.
Getsy.
And see, like in hindsight, obviously for us, I put that on Getsy. Obviously, in hindsight, we say that, but Getsy, and let's give credit. He has been doing a good job. But the whole point of being a great offensive coordinator is you got to think ahead. Okay, you know Justin Fields going to need time. He only has 30 seconds, so he's going to have to hold the ball a little bit to get it down field.
Yeah, because you need chunk
plays. I agree with you.
You need chunk plays. I need Mercedes Lewis in right there. Hey, we was able to run it down their throat to kill the clock for the most of the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
With Mercedes
in
Lewis
most of the game.
But every time you saw
I agree. They were doing that.
Yeah, because, today was a day where the offense, for whatever reason, decided not to feature Cole Kmet much. So, okay, fine. They taking away the middle. Okay, that's fine. How about we get a glorified guard in or tackle, whatever you want to call Mercedes Lewis, and with the game on the line, I got him chipping Aiden Hutchinson. The dude is, you just cannot leave him one-on-one. Not with the game on the line.
Not in that situation. Not with the game on the line. And that's not for, like us, we could have said, like, yeah, Darnell's been playing right, but you want to make sure because you know he's got to hold the ball, right?
He's got to
hold the ball. Justin was feeling the pressure all day. He was doing a good job of, like, stepping up, moving. Yeah, I guess he just didn't feel it that time. He trusted Darnell, and he just didn't feel it. And because I think Justin could have stepped up and probably helped him out, but I don't think he felt it. I really don't. I don't think he felt the pressure.
Well, you know what? That just lets you know how much trust he has in Darnell Wright, and that's a good thing. He'll get that. Get that cleaned up. That's the beauty of it. We're not talking about a 10-year vet getting whooped and who should know better.
Yeah,
we're talking about a rookie who's going to watch that film and be like, okay, next time this dude is out in the wide nine, I'm gonna have to kick at him instead of just a regular kick stepping back. You have to kick at
because he caught him at that. He sticks back. He's gonna have to go wider.
Yeah,
like you said.
You have to kick at him and you don't kick toward him. You got to kick at him. You know what I'm saying? You got to kick at him
and then really drive him past Justin Fields.
Yes,
the touchdown to Justin Fields. What I'm saying is maybe he could take a little bit away from and Tevin Jenkins. And Tevin Jenkins helping this play. The touchdown to DJ Moore. When Justin Fields stepped in the pocket, 100%. Tevin Jenkins deleted a man past Justin.
Oh my!
Once you go back and look at, I don't know if you remember.
I saw it. I saw it.
Because everybody talking about Justin stepped up there. I was like, go watch Tevin Jenkins. That guy was out of the picture.
He erased him.
Because I don't know if he was late, where Tevin Jenkins just saw him in a quarter of his high, and then Tevin Jenkins just pushed him, and then as Justin Fields stepped up, the dude went right past. I was like, Tevin Jenkins is going to be a Pro Bowl guard, man. He's going to be an All-Pro at guard one day. Yeah. He really is.
You got to get him under contract, man. You got to. And but like I said, man, and I don't feel that bad. I don't feel that bad. I mean,
it sucks because I don't want them like looking at Justin Fields like, oh my God, like he lost us another game. He really didn't. The Tyler's that's just a double man. The Tyler Scott fumble, and Tyler Scott slowing down. I'm thinking maybe he got lost and he thought the ball was moving slower than what it was. I think he thought Justin underthrew it, which he obviously didn't, and he slowed down because you could see it because even all the media.
He stutter stepped. Like, why are you stutter stepping on a double move when you got the dude cooked? You have to. You have to stay on schedule with the play design. And that's
especially at wide receiver.
And that's why you take Marvin Harrison Jr. That's exactly the reason why. Because I don't know.
And I think it opens up lanes too, as you say that.
100%. So a couple more questions, cuz, and then we'll take some other calls and wrap up the show. But what are you doing with these two guys in particular? Darnell Mooney, extend or bye bye, my friend?
Darnell Mooney, if we could get MHJ, I would see what he wants, but I would just keep him because. But he hasn't been featured with Justin, which is really interesting. He hasn't really been featured with Justin this year. He's been more. Tyson Bagent has relied a lot more on Darnell Mooney than Justin has.
Right.
But it would depend on his price tag.
That's
if
true.
he wants a lot of money, I wouldn't do it because we have to get our defensive line together in a center, but center might not be that big of an issue if we get in the draft.
If you get in the
I would
draft,
say just look at the money.
Yeah. So
if we get him for cheap, bring him back because he knows the system. Justin still has trust in him. He just sometimes on his routes he does the same thing Tyler Scott does. He will just slow up sometimes on his routes. There's like video out there, tape.
Oh, 100%.
I'm sure you say.
So
he has a tendency to do that too.
100%, man. I was just about to lose. I was just about to expound on that. It's too many times receivers like him, Tyler Scott, Velus Jones, you're running a route and you hesitate. You cannot do that. These are timing routes. You have to be where you're supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
I need receivers. I need receivers on my roster that understand that.
Because receivers about that first 2-3 seconds when that ball snaps, it's about going 110%.
Absolutely.
Trying to get your move, go off, and get to where you need to be. Now after that, Justin creates a play, things like that. Now obviously you're slowing down, trying to find holes and all that stuff. That's different. But that first, that's what is it? Is it a sluggo? It was a dope move route, but it looked like it was a sluggo route.
Yeah,
I have to go back and look.
It definitely was a sluggo.
And so he boom, he up there. I was like, oh man, he had
quick.
him.
And the ball was exactly where
I don't know if it would have been a touchdown, but it would have been a big game.
It would have sealed the game. It would have sealed the game. You get another 3. You get another 3 right there, no problem. But you cannot hesitate. Justin is putting that ball only where you can get it.
And I swear people can say, I don't care what people say. MHJ catches that ball. He's 6'3".
MHJ,
right?
MHJ, that's a touchdown. 6'4", 205. MHJ, you swap those guys out in that position, that's a touchdown. That is a touchdown.
I'm a big fan, so maybe I'm a little biased. For me, Justin shows you he's playing against a tough. Dan Campbell is a great coach. He's playing against a tough Lions team. Shows up away. I'm taking MHJ if I have the first overall pick, or I'm trading down to 2.
Oh, no question.
MHJ.
And also, I don't really. It's not something I would stand on. But this morning I woke up to an alert from on the Bleacher Report from Ian Rappaport, Rap Sheet Rap, and they basically was saying we're rocking with Justin. Someone in the draft process will have to blow us away. And if you've been watching college football for the past 4 weeks like I have, I don't see it. And I like Caleb Williams and I really like Drake May. I like them both. But I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see how drafting any one of those guys makes you a better team than what you got already with Justin Fields. And neither one of those guys can sniff his jock strap athletically. The game is slowing down for Justin, cuz. You got to just continue to develop him. That's it. Now is the time. Now that he's starting to see it better and the game is slowing down and the offensive line is starting to gel, fix center.
Yeah.
Go get Marvin Harrison Jr. Get Getsy the hell out of here and get him somebody. Get him somebody that's going to be like, okay, Justin Fields, I got a Ferrari with an arm. Let's go. Let's design the offense.
You can tell the confidence. He realized he's better than other people on the field. You can tell Justin realized he's better than other people on the field. Like when he moves around, obviously he has some things he still needs to work on at QB. I'm not saying he's a perfect QB.
Oh, no. We gotta keep in mind too, cuz that we're talking about a kid that's 24 years old. Move on for what? Move on.
Second offensive coordinator
at 24. Get him a guy he can grow with for the next 10 years.
That's
Get
all I'm
him a
thinking.
guy.
I don't even know if Drake May is better than him. I really don't know if Drake May is better than Justin Fields. I really don't.
For my money, Drake May and Caleb Williams are not better than Justin Fields. They may be as good, but they're not better. But, it's hard to project in the pro game. But
yeah, it's hard. But because quarterback prospects it's so hard to get that position right. So I get it. You have to do your due diligence and look. I'm glad I'm not the GM. Actually, I wouldn't mind being the GM. But being the GM of Chicago is rough.
Yeah, man. But
of a big city,
you got to make those tough decisions, man. But I'm looking at how we competed today, and I'm looking at the glaring holes, like you said, and I'm like, you know what? I probably don't have to get Justin Fields $250 million. I probably can get.
And that's the thing, because he hasn't played like super. I agree. Oh my God, I agree.
I'm thinking, hey man, how about you take this Danny Jones money and we load up the team around you and we give it. This is your ship. We're gonna load it up on defense and offense for you. Take this Danny Jones contract and let's go get a bowl, bro.
And then you still have flexibility because look. Justin's not even in his 5th year. Remember, the quarterbacks have 5-year options when they come in, rookies.
Dude.
He's not even in his 5th year. He's in his 3rd.
I'm doing this if I'm the Bears, bro. I'm taking Marvin Harrison Jr. I'm
with you.
I'm rolling with that 5th-year option. And I'm going to re-sign Justin before he goes absolutely batshit crazy, and then you got to pay him $300 million. Get him. Let's do it. Let's get him now, and let's continue to build this roster because I can see the pathway to success. I can see it. I finally can see it.
Right, because like you said, like this is 3rd year, so he technically could play on his 4th and 5th year. So technically, you got him for 2 more years if you want to have him. 2 more years, right? Without having to pay him big quarterback money. Now, obviously, if he balls out next year, you have no choice. Absolutely. Or you can resign, take a gamble, resign really like you said, give him Daniel Jones type money. He starts balling. Now you got him on a deal.
You got him on a team-friendly deal, and you can continue to add weapons around him.
With either a left tackle, because I don't even know if you could pass on Olu Fashanu. I don't know if you could pass on. Even though Braxton Jones actually played well today. He had some little mistakes there, but he played better than I expected him to play.
Oh, man.
But I think I don't know what happened. There was something in the game that happened to him. I think something happened in his eyes or something like that.
Yeah. And Braxton looked solid today, man. He looked solid today.
Yeah, I was surprised. It was just the center. You gotta get that center. That center. That's crazy how that's out of position. Whatever. Because that seems like that's like obviously other than left tackle, center seems like it's like one of the most important positions on the field on the offense. So, but yeah, if you get MHJ with DJ Moore, you have Darnell Mooney on a good deal. Cole Kmet is a stud. I think Cole Kmet's a top 5, top 10 tight end, wherever you want to put him, top 8, whatever. I think you have your offense. You have good running backs, depth. Like you good.
Oh, 100%. 110%, man. So I'm looking at.
Can I hear your opinion on Jalen Johnson?
Okay, Jalen Johnson. See, he doesn't even understand. Today, if you make 2 plays, you get both of those picks that they threw right to you. We're talking about your contract extension this week. We're talking about the Bears re-sign Jalen Johnson. We're talking about it, bro.
Exactly.
We're literally talking about it.
If you make those plays, you're getting paid before Wednesday gets here. We're
literally talking about your extension.
The fans will make sure you get paid.
100%.
Do you get those picks? Because you beat a good Detroit team. If you get that pick 6, because that's what it would have been, because nobody's going to catch him. Jared Goff is not catching Jalen Johnson. You have to pick that ball. The second one, I can't get. That's a tough one. But that first one, you got to pick it. Take it to the house.
The first one secures your bag this week, bro. Ryan Poles is like, "Hey, Jalen, all right, let's get it done, man. What we doing?
40, I was playing, dog. You know me. I was playing.
3 years. What are we doing, Jalen? 3 years, 61. What are we doing, Jalen? Let's do it. But Now it's like, now you leave in doubt. Like, see, every time we need him to make the critical play, he wets the bed. You gotta get those.
That's the
man.
game we needed. Though. That's the game we need. I wasn't even bad. The penalty, I understand because if you're taught especially in the pros, if you get beat that bad, to just get the penalty because it'd
100%.
probably be a touchdown.
100%.
So I wasn't even mad at him for that. Yeah, you got beat. It doesn't happen often, but it happens. But you gotta get those balls that come to you, man. You got to catch those.
Those are mandatory, bro. So why I got you hanging out with me? Why I got you hanging out with me for a little bit longer, man? Let's go ahead and get this screen share up. And yeah, there we go. Let's get this screen share up.
Yeah.
Boom. Let me know. Got a 3-round mock. And let's see what we can do real quick before we get out of here today, because I'm going to have you join me for this. And we are on the clock at number 1. Quick 3-round mock. And of course, we got a crap ton of trades. But let's say we don't trade nothing. Let's do it without any trades today. We're taking Marvin Harrison Jr. number 1. You know what I'm saying? We're doing that. Let's start the draft. And we're taking Marvin Harrison Jr. We're not even going to play around with it. Boom. And just like you said, look who fell to us right there at number 5. Sorry, Braxton Jones. I love you. But we're taking Olu Fashanu, man. I don't think you're going to fight me on these first 2 picks.
Mm-mm.
Holy cow, you get 2 blue chip guys. And here we go. We got the 2nd round pick coming up. So this is perfect because we were just talking about this. And you know what? The Bears do not have a 2nd rounder. So look for Poles.
We don't.
No, we don't. So look for the Bears to do something. You're right. We don't have the 2nd rounder. So look for the Bears to do something. Ryan Poles is going to get that pick back somehow. But let's see who's on the board, man. There's a lot of directions we can go.
So you have to go. So that means our first 2 picks got to be.
But
is there any scenario where you keep your first 2 picks and don't do it? You're just like, it's too valuable.
Yeah, and I just did it. And I was able to get Marvin Harrison, Olu Fashanu, and in my 3rd round pick, guess who's available? Cedric Van Pran, University of Georgia. So if this happens in real life, and I got the screen share up, you can't be mad at that right there. Come on, Pro Football Focus. I know you want to get paid. Cool out. But if you're the Bears and you can go out here and do this, Marvin Harrison Jr., Olu Fashanu, and Cedric Van Pran. You might catch me footworking, bro. You just might. if we can do that, you just might.
I don't even know. That's what I feel like. I think, man, he a good prospect. Oh my God, man, it's hard. It's hard. They're gonna have to really look at the tape.
Man, it's tough. It is tough, bro. But yeah, off of a 3-round mock, I'm not mad at that one bit. One bit, bro. We ain't mad at that. But yeah, man. Extremely.
We gotta get a safety.
Yeah. So, and yeah, before we wrap up the show today, safety. So we waving. I think we're on the same page with this as well. I'm waving bye-bye to Eddie Jackson after this year.
You kind of have to.
Let's save his money, and let's save Cody Whitehair's money, and put that toward the 3 technique and free agency. And let's go from there. Let us go from there.
Right.
I think that's what we're doing, man. But man, appreciate you for the call in, cuz. And
absolutely, man.
We'll be back next week. I think Bears Monday night versus Minnesota is up next.
Are we Monday night?
I think so. Let me check the schedule for confirmation, but I think we are next. Let's see. Let's look at that. Week 12. Yes, sir. Monday night. Bears in Minnesota for the Monday night game. And here we go. Here we go again, man. But a lot of good things to take away from today, man. Real quick, let me get your final grades, man, before we close out. Offense, defense, special teams.
Defense, C+, because they just fell apart late.
Wet the bed.
They just fell apart. They couldn't get a pass rush. Yannick didn't show up. Jalen Johnson got touchdowns. Offense, B+. Coaching, I gotta give it a D.
I'm with you on those grades, man. I'm gonna go B plus for the offense. I'm going C plus for the. I'm going B minus for the defense because of the 3 takeaways. Should have had 4, but I'm going B plus. And I'm gonna add a category. Special teams, of course. Reek Stevenson forced the fumble. Cairo Santos was on the money. Giving an A+ for the special teams today. And I'm giving coaching D-. I'm right with you. You just can't. You just have to get out of your own way.
Mm-hmm.
And Luke Getsy, please, bro, design some plays where you have route combinations without having 2 receivers running in the same area. Please. Please. For our sanity as Bears fans. Please.
Agreed.
How about we do that, man? But I appreciate the call in, cuz, man. Feel free to come back and kick it with me Monday night if you're available. The phone lines are always open. I love having knowledgeable fans of the Bears call in, man. And I appreciate you, bro. And I'll probably see you on PS5 later or something. You already know.
Absolutely.
All right, man. Always a pleasure, man. Yes, sir. Andre Scott, super knowledgeable Bears fan. And that's my cousin. Appreciate everybody for calling in today, man. Bears lose a tough one, but it's all good. We'll be back, and I'll be back with another live show after the Monday night game. Hopefully the Bears can either continue the tankathon or, make it a victory Tuesday, man. Either way it goes, the Bears, in your opinion and mine, should be in the driver's seat because you can't lose. Hey, make the draft picks more sweeter. Hey, if you win, doesn't matter because Carolina is good and god-awful. So, of course, we're going to exit the show with the beloved. I'm your host, Ill Boogie Oogie Oogie Oogie, Ill Boogie Brown. And this has been another episode, man. Chicago Bears Report. Tough one today, but you should be encouraged. As I am. Finger point emoji. Shout out to the homie C.A. Brown. He inside joke. Finger point emoji at you, Bears coaching staff. But I'm encouraged. So, with that being said, forbid you adieu. Let me go in here and get some of these muscle relaxers and some ibuprofen, man, because the brother banged up, but I'm still alive, man. All praises to the Most High. And it's been another episode, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. We go.